Sorry for the technical glitch. We were discussing the merits of debentures and bonds. Number one, suitable for safe investor, that we have discussed. No loss of control, that also we have discussed. Now, flexibility. Debenture provides financial flexibility as they can be redeemed when the company has surplus fund. It minimizes the danger of overcapitalization. So it is very flexible. Next, economical, cheap source of finance. Also, the issue of debentures does not have more cost involved in it. So it is very economical and cheap source of finance. Next is suitability. Issue of debentures or bonds are suitable for those companies which have stable income, because the fixed amount of interest is to be paid every year. So the companies with stable income and a good amount of earning capacity may only issue debentures. Next is trading on equity. Also, the company can obtain the benefit of trading on equity by issuing debentures. If more debentures are issued, the company needs to pay interest on that, and if the return on investment of the company, if the earning capacity of the company is more than the interest paid on debentures, then the company may provide more dividends, and the rate of dividend for the shareholders may increase. Because if the company earns 20% return on investment and the rate of debentures interest is only 9%, then the rest 11% will go to the equity shareholders. In this way, the dividend for the equity shareholders may increase. Next is tax benefit. Also, interest paid on debentures is tax deductible, so the company needs to pay less amount of tax. Now let us see the demerits of debentures. Number one is fixed burden of interest. The company always have to suffer a fixed burden of interest, whether there are profits or not, or the profits are inadequate. The company needs to pay a fixed amount of interest. Next is impact on creditability. Also, issue of more and more debentures impacts the credibility of the company. The credit rating of the company goes down. Next is repayment obligation. The company needs to pay the debentures after a certain period of time. Repayment of debentures is compulsory after a certain period of time. Next is charge on assets. Also, the issue of debentures brings charge to the asset of the company. Generally, debentures are secured against the security of some assets of the company. If the company is unable to pay the funds to the debenture holders back after the certain period of time or after the maturity of the debentures, the debenture holders may get the company's assets auctioned against which it was secured and compel the company to pay the amount back to the debenture holders. Also, there are no voting rights for the debenture holders, so this is also a demerit for them, as the debenture holders cannot participate in the management or cannot participate in any of the affairs of the management. Next is loan from financial institutions. Let us see what are the merits and demerits of this. Medium and long-term finance. Merit: loan from financial institutions can only be used for medium and long-term finance. It cannot be taken for short-term finance. Assistance in business. Also, apart from providing finance, the financial institutions assist and provide managerial services to the business enterprise. Easy repayment scheme. Also, financial institutions facilitate repayment of loan in installments, hence there is no burden on the business. Funds even during recession. Funds can be raised from financial institution even at the time of recession, or when the funds are not available from any other sources. Loans in foreign currency. Financial institutions can also provide loan in foreign currency, so it can enable the company to import machinery or some other financial equipment from the other countries. Next is purchase of securities. Financial institutions purchase shares and debentures of companies that provide them capital for long-term periods. Also, the financial institutions purchase the shares and debentures of the companies, so providing the required amount of funds for a long-term period to the company. Next is provision of guarantee. Financial institutions provide guarantee for long-term funds raised by the industrial units from their sources and even from the foreign markets. Also, provision of guarantee. Financial institutions can provide for the loans that are raised by the industrial units from other sources or even from the foreign markets. For that, financial institutions may be appointed as a guarantor. Next is difficult procedure. Demerit. Let us see what are the demerits of taking loan or obtaining loan from financial institutions. Number one, difficult procedure. The procedure to obtain loan from a financial institution is very difficult. Next is restrictions on borrowers. The financial institution may impose certain restrictions on the company. For example, it may limit the rate of dividend that can be provided to the shareholders of the company. So this type of restrictions may be put by the financial institutions. So this is also a demerit of obtaining loan from any financial institutions. Next, interference in management. In some cases, the financial institutions may also ask the company to appoint any of their members as a director in their company's management or the company's board of directors. In this way, the financial institutions may try to interfere in the management of the company. So this is also a demerit of the financial institutions. So in the next video, we'll complete this chapter. Today we'll stop here. I want all of you to watch this videos very carefully, and if you have any queries regarding this, please let me know. I'll get back to you with the solution for those queries. And in the next video, we'll try to complete this chapter. Till then, thank you very much and bye.